Hey guys, welcome to the Rebellion. I'm going to try to keep it a little lighter this week because it's just getting so heavy. We're still going to talk about some serious things. And next week it'll be a little more heavy.
Hey guys, good to hear you. Unfortunately, I'm going to kind of be in and out. There's a massive amount of yard work that just needs doing. I've been kind of putting it off, so I'm kind of knocking it out here and there as we can go. But I'll be chiming in from time to time, helping Rebel out.
Okay, I'm about to start it. They're on Facebook. We're gonna do some readings on COVID and on the quarantine, and we're gonna talk about how they're using the lockdown to change society because they are. Hold on a second. Readings and lockdown talk. And I'm about to start it. Thank you guys for being patient. Thank you for being patient. I'm doing my best. But yeah, I want to do a few readings for all you guys, you know. And I'm going to tag our friend Jenny, who's also a contributor on this channel. And I always appreciate her. All right. And let me make sure. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. And here we go. There you go. Now we're started. Because I want you guys who are watching to be able to see the readings. Those who aren't.
Like video. Hold on.
Okay. Those who aren't watching, I will describe what I'm reading to the best of my ability. Hopefully I'm pretty good at remembering that. I'm pretty good at remembering that usually. Yeah, I'm getting it. Can't start live video. The internet is giving me so much trouble around here.
Well, I can't turn off my phone now, I don't think. I can turn off.
No, it's okay. Just
leave it on the background.
Yeah, we'll just keep talking. It's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna do some readings for you guys right now anyway. And I'm just gonna.
Is that too dark? Oh yeah.
Don't do that. That's not cool. I won't be able to see. I won't be able to see. Anyway, I really wanted to talk partly about, like, people are starting to get afraid here in America because it's been a while, and it really does look like things are changing to a great degree, and they are. So, yeah, people are getting scared. I honestly, I think that they're right in a sense because I do think they're right in a sense because it is going down like that. You know what I mean? Like, they are using it. They are using this disease to keep us, to change society and to lock us down, you know? And let's hope that I can finally get the live video started for you guys on Facebook. It's just less fun when there's not some people chatting with me on Facebook. But, you know, hopefully we can get something going. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, I do believe, in everything I've seen, the disease is real. It's about, like, maximum 5% fatality. But that's probably high. Now it's probably 2 to 3%, actually. So, yeah, it's like, it's not as deadly, but, yeah, it's being used to lock our country down either way. I would still be cautious about going out and, like, just like all that stuff, wear a mask just out of politeness. I just don't want to be guilty of passing it on if I have it. And I could have had it because CJ works with the public. He's worked with people. He works with people who come from China on a regular basis.
Well, I did.
He did. He stopped, like, in January because we saw the virus coming. So he stopped working there then.
Yeah, sorry, I'm burnt. I got helmet hair. Still slightly blue beard when I kind of went nuts and dyed. I thought it was going to be midnight black, turned out blue, so that's screwed me anyway. But yeah, I worked in info booths, and I loved the job. I did. I loved talking to my guests. I loved conversing with them and chatting with them. But, you know, it's a pretty loud park, so they got to lean in fairly close, and 9 out of 10 visitors were this close to me. You know, at any given point in the conversation, nothing entirely, you know.
Oh, totally.
So, yeah, I just said I'm not going to roll the dice like that. This is bad. And we have, or had, a lot of visitors coming over from China specifically, and it was the timing of it, you know, this kind of started to say outbreak-wise October, probably November, December, I'm not really sure, but I was aware of it. So January and February, and we have guests coming for Chinese New Year's, and I knew back then this is going to blossom, so I don't want any part of it. You know what I mean? I missed my guests, and I missed working, but like I said, I wasn't going to roll dice on that shit. Hi, guys.
Yeah, because the thing is, I'm fairly sure that the disease is real, but that doesn't mean they're not using it, like, either, if it was natural, then they just used it as an opportunity. But there was a couple of Harvard professors who were, like, biologists who were arrested a couple months ago for working with Chinese labs.
Oh, yeah. There was one, and this guy wasn't just a pro, he was the big dog. He was the top head of biochemistry, and if I'm not mistaken, molecular biology.
Yeah.
And one of the things he was doing was helping these Chinese guys with, virology. Also, a couple of Japanese citizens got busted and are being sentenced now. And what they did, something similar, but they were selling equipment to a little lab that conveniently is right there in Wuhan next to a certain fish market we all heard about.
Yeah.
Right?
So
and what they sold them specifically were atomizers. And what that's what they are machines that can take powders or things like that and literally aerosolize them.
Yeah.
Make them even less than vapor. So just aerosol, dispersal, And the only reason you want one of those is for, biological warfare.
Yeah.
Again, great book out there if anyone can find it. I highly recommend The Biology of Doom by Ed Regis, Ed Regis, R-E-G-I-S. It should still be around in both hardcover and hopefully paperback. I know it's kind of pricey in hardcover, but it's an excellent book detailing the beginning of biological warfare and all the way up to the present. Well, I think he wrote about 10, 20 years ago, but still, really good book to pick up if you just want anything to know about biology in terms of its application in the warfare arena. And it goes back quite a ways from the countries.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, I do believe the disease is real, but I also, it's very obvious. Hey, yeah.
better to hang in there than hang in there, if you know what I'm saying. So absolutely.
We're luckier than most. We have a home we're secure in.
Yeah, honestly, that's the thing we say. Just not to get too off topic, but in terms of just being able to deal with your stuff, if you are lucky enough to have a backyard, try to make use of it, guys. I know a lot of times you have obnoxious neighbors, but just to be able to lay out in your backyard, look up at the stars, assuming the weather's, not hailing or tornadoing your poor asses. It's really nice. We just did that the other night. And another thing we like to do, because we get a lot of video time, is listen to old radio serials.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yes, we were going to talk about that. This is something you can do with your time if you're tired of watching screens. And they're old radio shows. They're one of my favorites is Suspense, which it's a comment. Mostly they're paranormal stuff, but sometimes it's like cop
depends
stuff
what
too.
show. There's a little app I like to use called Old Time Radio Player, I believe, and it's still available on Android. And you just hit genres. You've got action, adventure, mystery, science fiction, westerns. And a long time ago, there's a radio station here in Southern California called KNX 1070. And for a long time, they would play old radio serials every night from like 11 to 12:30 a.m. or 1:30 to 2:30, and then replay them again from like 4 to 5. And I've always loved that stuff, man. My dad was on the radio back in the day. Did a little bit of acting in Hollywood, and I just always loved old-time radio. Oh, thank you, guys.
Oh, it's so, I mean, old-time radio, my parents introduced me to that because my parents were actually way older when I was born. People were surprised that it was my mom's first. They used to listen to those old radio shows when they were kids, so they'd show me those, and they are really entertaining. There's some really cool sci-fi ones, I love the paranormal ones. Those are my favorite.
Suspense is pretty good. If you guys like drama or mystery or something like that, Suspense, The Whistler.
The Whistler is similar to The Shadow in a weird way,
X-1, great one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even stuff like Fibber McGee and Molly is kind of funny.
Michael, are you trying to say shut up or something? Because I don't know you from Adam, man. And if you want to chime in for something useful, by all means do so. But if you're just going to say like a little toddler, we politely request you take a hike, bud, or whatever.
It's okay. Hey, there's always trolls. It doesn't matter. I'll get rid of them if I have to. It's fun. The Phantom. Oh my God. But this is what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to burn, and also there are some eye exercises you can do. Like, make sure to go outside, look at the horizon, and just give yourself some long distance eye time, because your eyes need a rest from the screens. And you can what helps is to alternate looking at the horizon and like looking at your thumb just to change your focus. It's good for your eye muscles. It actually really, really helps. And palming your eyes, every hour for a few minutes really helps. This is all just tips for people who are stuck inside. Again, right now, if you're somebody with risk factors, like I have asthma, and I'm working on overcoming it, and I have faith it will happen.
Melissa, one of the most burly men I ever knew, I used to see it in my old fucking LA Fitness gym, never lifted weights in his life, didn't do push-ups. All this guy did was stretch and breathe, and he wasn't just cut, he was a big old boy. You mean people, that's not possible. It's like, but they forget that what builds muscles is blood, right? Muscle, blood. How you build muscle? A lot of blood. What does blood carry? Oxygen. You breathe a lot, you stretch a lot, you're going to get big, man. That's just it.
Oh, hey, Robin. She's such a nice lady.
Yes. Hey,
Robin,
how are you? Nice to see you.
Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do for reading, I got my D&D dice, and you may not know this, but probably a lot of you who are friends with David Hopkins know all this. But all of the D&D dice are the Platonic shapes, which are the basic shapes that were created by, Plato.
Squares, triangles, tetrahedrons, dodecahedrons, that kind of stuff.
And they all are, this is all math stuff. Actually, math magic is amazing, and it really makes me sad that I'm not better at math.
You might have to I'll try and give you a space here, and how we're going to roll it.
It's cool.
Cushiony bed.
Yeah, it's okay, it's fine. Okay, and each one aligns with an element, okay? So your 20-sided die here aligns with water. And then the next down, this is your 12, this is spirit. This one is, the 8-sided is air, the 4-sided is earth, and the 3-sided is fire. And here's how this works. It creates a biorhythm for your day, basically. If it's an odd number, the element is active. The higher the number, the stronger it is. Okay, Earth is not active today. Most things are not active today. Let's see, what is active today? Oh my goodness. It's a fire day. It's a fiery moon day. So I think we're all feeling emotional and impulsive today.
Well, that's appropriate. It's about 87 degrees down here.
It's hot. It's getting hot.
It was cold. Like, oh man, it's kind of toasty now.
But it's just a little biorhythm to show you where your mind is at. Maybe question some of your own ideas if it's not a good day. But yeah, listen. I want to find out what's going on with this thing. Let's find out about the actual disease. First of all, let's find out how real and how deadly the disease is. I'm going to do a reading for that. Let's find out. I'm very lucky. My spirits are very good to me. How real and how deadly. This is just an easy way to get beyond your own mind, too. Eventually, if you read tarot cards, you will actually become psychic, just working with people, with other people especially. I mean, if you have to do it for yourself, it's not going to... But if you work with other people, you're going to eventually your stuff really helps as a tool. Okay, so there's a lot of, partying, happy. There's actually a lot of joy. Like right now, I'm in a good place, actually. Not everybody is, but people are actually starting to try to get out a little bit. So, but there's still a lot of stress and oppression. Let me just turn over the rest so I know. We're all dreaming. It's an illusion. This is what I'm asking. Is it an illusion? All right. Let me see. Okay. Bad things, pain in the past. This seems like they're talking about when it started. And it's not saying how it started, so it's not answering that yet. The truth will come out soon. The Ace of Swords is the truth. The truth will come out about the origin of this. And there will be a younger person, possibly a female, who will be the messenger, maybe a whistleblower or something. But something's going to come out. And actually, I'm almost seeing like a Greta type involved coming forward. Somebody, maybe about something else, but there's a lot of truths and stuff are going to be revealed in the future, and there's going to be some messengers, and